Okay, so today we're going to solve time interval problems. Okay, so you're going to watch this video, pause it when I've asked you to work out the calculation, and then check you've got your answer correctly. Now, we are going to use timelines as a method to solve these problems. So just make it very clear what is going on in the question. So I'll do the first one as an example, and then I will let you have a go at the other ones. So pause the video now and have a go at solving this word problem. Okay, so for this one, we've obviously got a start time, and we know how many minutes it's going to last for, so we want to know what time it finishes. So we use a timeline to show this one because it's just very clear. So if I know that my TV program starts at 3:50, I might add 10 minutes to get to 4, and then add the extra 30 minutes from my 40 to get to 4:30. So I know that my TV program finishes at 4:30, and this would be my answer. Please make sure that you make your answers clear. All right, on to the next one. So pause the video here. Please use the timeline method and have a go at solving this one by yourself. Okay, so this time we've got a diver has 30 minutes of air in their tank. They start diving at 3:45. So once again, we're going to use our timeline method. So if start diving at 3:45 and they've got 30 minutes of air, so I'm going to add 15 to get me to 4, and then add 15 again to get me to 4:15. So my answer is 4:15. All right, next question. Now this one, remember, we've got a start, we know when it finishes, and this time we want to find out when it starts. So pause the video in here and have a go at this question. Okay, so we're using the timeline method again, and now obviously we know when it finishes, so we're going to put it here at 9:15. So when we're going to count back, so we could do minus 1 hour gets us to 8:15, minus 2 hours, also 1 hour gets us to 7:15, minus 1 hour gets us to 6:15, and then I'm going to take away 15 to get me to 6 o'clock. All right, and then take away 25 to get to 5:35. All right, now you could do one big jump for taking 3 hours away. All right, but I've chosen to do it separately. So then count up. Okay, so this is our answer. What time did it start? It started at 5:35. All right, be careful when it say finishes at, you need to work backwards. Okay, now have a look at this question. Pause the video here and work it out for yourself, and then we'll have a look at it together. Okay, so this one we have 2 times. So we have an interval. So we want to work out the difference between the 2 times. So using the timeline method again, so I know he begins playing that computer game at 6:40 and he finishes at 7:15. So I'm going to add 20 to start with to get to 7. And then I'm going to work out, and obviously I've got 50 minutes to get to 7:15. Now, if it's an interval, your answer is going to be minutes, or in minutes and hours. It's not going to be a time if you have 2 times in the question. All right, so for this one, our answer is going to be 35 minutes. All right. Now this is our last one. Pause video here and have a go at this one, and then we'll look at it together. All right, this is a interval one again. So van driver sets off at 7:36 and he arrives at 10:24. Now personally, I'd always want to round it off, so I'm going to add 4 minutes to start with to get to 7:40. Just because it's easier to obviously add multiples of 10. So then I'm going to add 20 to get to 8 o'clock, and then add an hour to get to 9 o'clock, and then add an hour to get to 10 o'clock. Once again, you could do 1 jump instead of 2, and then I'm going to add 24 to get to 10:24. So I've got 2 hours and 48 minutes. Okay, so that will be my time. 2 hours, 48 minutes. Okay, now I hope you got all those right. If you have any questions, come and see me and I can help you out. Please start with 3-star, or if 2-star if you prefer. Start with 3-star. Please make sure your workings are clear in your book, and so is your answer. Make sure you write the learning objective and the date before you start. If you have finished, then you can come to me to check, or you can check amongst yourselves, and then you can go on to 3-star with the plus next to it. These are a bit harder, and you're going to need to think a bit bit harder to make sure you answer them correctly. Okay.